They say every dog has its day, but is today really the day for Dogecoin? Welcome to the Daily Forkast, April 20th, 2022. I'm Angie Lau, Editor-in-Chief of Forkast, covering all things blockchain. Dogecoin's price soared a year ago after fans designated April 20th as Doge Day and encouraged people to buy while the price was low. But with the market and the token in very different places now, a year later, can the feat be repeated? Well, we're going to take a look at that, plus a whole lot more coming up. Let's get you up to speed from Asia to the world.
Join thousands of NFT traders who already start their day on CryptoSlam.
Let's kick off in Australia right now, where mass retail appetite for cryptocurrency is about to be tested. That's after 2 Bitcoin and 1 Ethereum spot exchange traded funds, or ETFs, gained approval for listing. All 3 are set to go live on Australia's CBOE exchange on April 27th. Now, Swiss-based 21 Shares has partnered with Australia's ETF Securities to offer both a Bitcoin and an Ethereum ETF with their respective assets held on Coinbase, while Cosmos Asset Management's Bitcoin ETF invests through the Purpose Bitcoin ETF listed in Toronto, Canada. Cosmos already operates 2 other adjacent funds in Australia, the Global Digital Miners Access ETF and the Unlisted Bitcoin Wholesale Access Fund. Now, ETFs, as you know, allow retail investors to gain indirect exposure to an asset through stock trading. So the last man standing, well, possibly the U.S., where its Securities and Exchange Commission has been hesitant to offer spot ETFs, though it has greenlighted Bitcoin futures ETFs. Meanwhile, over in India, a big move in the wake of the imposition of the country's new crypto tax law earlier this month. Local media reports that the co-founders of the Binance-backed Indian crypto exchange WazirX have moved to Dubai. Nishal Shetty and Siddharth Menon have reportedly moved to UAE's financial hub along with their families. Shetty has since tweeted that crypto has no boundaries. Although the exchange maintains offices in the cities of Mumbai and Bangalore, the company's manpower works remotely. Now, as you'll remember, and as we reported, India imposed a 30% tax on all gains made from cryptocurrencies on April 1st, while a 1% tax deducted at source on all transactions actually starts July 1st. And a study by cryptocurrency research firm Krabaco showed the imposition of the crypto law led to the biggest drop in trading volumes in years in India. And the UAE is swiftly emerging as a crypto-friendly hub, with both Bybit and Crypto.com recently announcing the opening of offices in Dubai. You can find those stories and more at Forkast.News. Well, happy Dogecoin Day, everyone. April 20th is the day the community behind the world's leading Memecoin chose to celebrate their favorite dog-themed currency last year. But can the market pump the pup up again and recreate some of the magic from when Dogecoin's price first exploded? Forkast's Lachlan Keller reports.
Dogecoin's price soared after fans began promoting Dogecoin Day last year, hitting an all-time high of almost 74 US cents shortly after. But it has plummeted since and was trading at just 14 cents Wednesday morning in Asia. The coin's biggest supporter, Elon Musk, recently threw the coin a bone by making a bid to buy Twitter and suggesting he could incorporate Dogecoin-based tipping to the platform. However, one expert told Forkast that investors need to manage their expectations over Musk's influence when considering the likelihood of its price rising again.
I think we shouldn't over qualify his kind of dedication and commitment to Dogecoin. He's always said it's funny, it's a joke, it's for good fun. So don't make more out of it than that.
Named after a popular meme at the time, Doge was created in 2013 as a joke on Bitcoin, and it spawned a whole series of copycat tokens of varying popularity. But Kayslin thinks those days are over.
I think generally meme coins are, I would say, overall a past thing. I don't really see that we're going to be returning to a kind of animal age in the crypto industry or a food age again, as we've seen.
However, fans aren't letting the joke stop just yet. When asked what they expected for Dogecoin today, several members of its Discord message group assured Forkast that it is, quote, going to the moon. Caseland says that while Dogecoin does carry some brand value compared to other meme coins, today should be seen mainly as a bit of fun.
I do sometimes wonder if people know that when they buy the coin, they're not actually buying the dog. So I would suggest, keep memeing. Elon will join the meme fest. There'll be lots of pictures going around Twitter, but probably it should stay at that, and people should focus on some real prospects.
For Forkast, I'm Lachlan Keller.
Japanese gaming giant Sega announced it's spending over $800 million on its Super Game framework, where they will be developing interactive gaming titles. Who knows? You might be able to ride along with Sonic the Hedgehog in the Metaverse in the near future. We have right now with us Yehuda Pecher. He is NFT relations specialist at CryptoSlam, a cross-chain of NFT data tracker and aggregator, and he joins us now to discuss that and a whole lot more on NFT Insider. It is great to have you with us, Yehuda.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
All right, okay, let's talk about this. I think it's already in the theaters. I already brought my little guy to see it, Sonic the Hedgehog, but imagine one day he could hang out with him in the metaverse. One of Sega's producers has been quoted saying that it's natural for gaming to evolve into NFTs in cloud gaming. Sega also registered its NFT trademark in December, but the company's Super Game initiative has drawn quite some flack from the traditional gaming crowd. What do you think of that? This kind of conflict, almost adversarial tension between the new gaming folks thinking forward and the traditional gaming fans.
Yes, I've seen the backlash, and I was pretty surprised by it. I'm a gamer. I have been for 3 decades now or so. I love games. I'm very excited to see blockchain integrated in games and excited to see how that grows going forward. But again, surprised to see the backlash from my fellow gamers. But if their only exposure to NFTs are profile pictures and the craze of the money that surrounds it, and you combine that with their general dislike for microtransactions, you can kind of understand where they're coming from. Ultimately, it's up to game makers to innovate, to use NFTs to enhance games, but there's no substituting a great story and great characters and fun mechanics. And if you can use NFTs to further those, that's how you win over gamers.
That's a great point. And when we talk about blockchain gaming, NFTs have an important role in the whole range from freemium to play to win to play to earn. Which segment are you excited about when you're taking a look at the space? Where are we seeing interest?
Just all of them, because I do think there's a lot of overlap with each of those terms. But what I'm excited about is a new term, kind of encompasses all of them. It's called play to collect. And that's coined by a project called the Cyberkongs. And that's what I think traditional gamers are going to be interested in, and it's what I'm interested in. I want to be rewarded for my time and my efforts, not with money per se, but with maybe trophies and limited edition NFTs. And I want to level up my assets, things that I can choose to keep forever and use in games, or maybe sell them on secondary markets if I choose. But yeah, I think there's a new type of game coming out that is more play to collect, play to earn, something like Cyberbroke or Cyberkongs, the Wolf game, Avagachi, soon to be Pixel Vault's upcoming GameFi game. It's all really exciting. There's still always going to be a place for play to win games like horse racing and card battle games, but I think those will probably get incorporated into larger worlds like Fortnite's new upcoming Metaverse that I believe they're working on building out. Maybe we'll have limited time events with limited NFTs, and we'll have those mini games where you play the game and you do win from participating.
You know, Axie Infinity really kind of broke the doors down for a lot of people when they became the bellwether of play-to-earn gaming. It's had a change of heart. It's changing tack to lure players who want to play for fun. How has this played out in Axie Infinity sales as people try to navigate, as you say, the changing tides of what ultimately what people want is having a lot of fun here?
Yeah, Axie has been impacted by something most play-to-earn games are going to experience, and that's if people don't find the game fun or rewarding enough, they're not going to play. And if people aren't playing the game, nobody's going to be buying the characters and the assets. And if they're not buying them, it's a race to the bottom with the prices. So actually, yeah, it's a pretty tremendous downturn. And now they're working on new ways to attract new gamers with free or cheap axes that you can play with, and with an easier game mode, so you can kind of join and play and not find it too competitive right from the start. So in a way, they're going back to the fundamentals, and they lost their way for a bit there, where it was too expensive to get into Axie, if you could get in at all. I mean, these NFTs to play the game were costing $10,000-$20,000, and at that point, if you're not attracting new gamers that want to play your fun game, you've got a problem there.
Yeah, you kind of limit the growth, don't you? But it is a brand new metaverse, a whole new, brave new world, a brand new metaverse. And it's great to navigate this space with you. Yehuda, it was great having you on.
Thanks for having me.
And that's the Daily Forkast. And if you want a deeper dive on these stories, the Daily Forkast is now also a newsletter and can be delivered straight to your inbox. Sign up at Forkast.News/newsletter. Thanks for watching. I'm Forkast Editor-in-Chief Angie Lau. Until the next time.